Alright everybody, welcome to this little information type video about Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Now, I know the game's not out yet, but there has been a couple different small leaks and stuff like that, especially the closer we get to release date, more and more stuff has been kind of just coming out of somewhere. We don't really know where. I do know that a lot of the YouTubers, the bigger ones, got to play the game early, so you know what? I'm going to give out some early content about the game as well. I feel like it's only fair. So I'm gonna do this little perk type video here. I found this randomly some online place. I don't really know where they got this from. I'm sure somebody found it early, but basically I'm gonna talk a little bit about the perk system and what perks are in the game. There are currently 14 perks, technically 13, as you can see right here. There are 13 zombie perks, so this is just zombies. 13 zombie perks plus one random. Now, when it looks like this one right here is the random, it's like the secret, it looks like sauce. I don't really know. It's a secret something right there. It looks like a G, so it might not be. I'm not sure. We'll know here soon. But basically, you have that one. It looks like there's 13 perks plus that one just gives you one of the random 13. It looks like. But basically, before you start your game, you set up your perks. You get to select from all of these perks right here which ones you want to set on which god. So there's the 4 gods. You have Danu, Ra, Zeus, and Odin. And with those 4 gods, you select a perk to each of them. It could be any order. I do know that Danu is the spawn room god. Now, the spawn room god is also going to be the first one you're going to be able to access first. So your first big main perk you really want to have could be something like Quick Revive. A lot of people are going to say, Quick Revive's a bad perk. I wouldn't have that first. Not until you hear what they've done with Quick Revive. I've noticed with some of these perks, they're very similar to the old ones, and they switched the names. However, Quick Revive is the same name, but it is changed. It is not the same. It is actually different, and so are some of the other ones. Now, as you can see here from the look, obviously Jug is gone. Jug's not a thing. And this is real, this is legitimate, this is the real screens, this is the real stuff. Jug is not in that game. At least from what I see here, I have not played them yet. From what I see here, they are not here. So as far as I know, Jug is not into the thing. Either way, we'll go into other stuff later. Quick Revive is an old perk coming back. You have Stamina Up. The rest of them are different. Deadshot is technically the same. It's called Deadshot Dealer. From this website I've gotten, though, it looks like they might not know the full extent of what Deadshot does. I bet this does different things, but I don't know. We have Mule Kick and PH Slider, which is sort of like PhD, Electric Burst, which is somewhat like Electric Cherry. But we're going to go right into basically what the different things are here, what the different perks do. So we have Time Slip, which decreases the cooldown time on equipment, traps, perks, Mystery Box, the Pack-a-Punch Machine, and the Teleporters. What I get from this is that these are first impressions of what the perks do. I would take these somewhat with a grain of salt, but it looks like with what we do have, this looks somewhat legit. So Time Slip decreases the cooldown time. Quick Revive is shorter delay between regenerating health and increases the regeneration rate. So not only would you regenerate faster, you'd get that regeneration faster, the regeneration itself also comes back quicker. So if you're hit, you regenerate health faster and you get to actually regenerate faster as well. Obviously your Revive player is faster. So Quick Revive all of a sudden becomes very good. And this will probably be my spawn room perk as well. We have Death Perception, which is a lot like Vulture. If you guys ever played Call of Duty Black Ops 2, it never had Vulture and Buried. It's very similar. The ability to see zombies through walls and also receive an on-screen indicator when a zombie is approaching from another direction. The second bit is super OP, and obviously seeing the zombies through the walls is the part that's kind of like Vulture, where you're able to see ammo and stuff for the wall, but this one, it is zombies, of course. So that's pretty cool. Stamina Up, sprint faster. Literally the Stamina Up just says Stamina Up, so I bet it's the same. It really doesn't seem like it's probably any different, so it's probably the same, odds are. Electric Burst, defensive electric barrier on reload, stronger when ammo is lower. So if you guys ever had Electric Cherry back in the day, Electric Cherry only shocked surrounding zombies when you reloaded as well. There was not a stronger when ammo was lower boost. But it also says a defensive electric barrier. It doesn't say it necessarily shocks the zombies. It actually puts a barrier around your character, it seems. So that might be a little bit different. Obviously it says stronger when ammo is lower, so I bet you could get hit more times before the effects wear off the lower your ammo is. So that's pretty cool as well, and seems like something that might be good, I guess, depending on what kind of player you are, with how often you'd actually be reloading, because obviously you have to be able to reload to trigger that, so it doesn't really matter. Then you have Dying Wish. Instead of going into Last Stand, the player goes berserk for 9 seconds. During this phase, the player is invulnerable, and the melee is much stronger. Afterwards, player is left with 1 health. I think this is a melee only. The description does not say you can actually shoot, but I think this is a one kind of use thing. I'm not too sure if you keep your perks after Dying Wish or not. Because this sounds to me like a second win, like you're brought back to life for like a second. That's what it seems like. But these descriptions I think are kind of lackluster. Obviously in the real game we'll kind of know. But Dying Wish sounds pretty cool in theory, like just seeing this bit. But it says afterwards player is left with 1 hit. If you have that other perk, you regenerate faster, Quick Revive, you'd regenerate your health back. It'd be so much faster. There is standard health regen in this. A lot of people wondered if zombies was going to have health regen or have the like armor system and not the armor system, but the revive system from multiplayer and the blackout. No, there's just standard health regen, and you have 150 health in this game, unlike the old zombies used to be, which is the 100 health. Then you have Vigorous Tortoise. If you have a Stone Cold Stronghold, standing your ground provides a defensive zone around the player that boosts damage and armor. I don't know what this is. I take this as if you just stand still, it boosts armor and boosts damage. I don't know what it means by armor, because, and it says defensive zone. I don't know what that means either. It's kind of weird how it says this. I don't fully understand it, and we don't really have armor in this from what I know. Maybe you can get armor and you can go up to 200 health in this. Zombies, I don't really know. From what it looks like though, is that this says boosts damage and armor. So we're gonna have to see. I don't know if it's talking about the shield or you flat out get a actual armor on your health bar. I'm not too sure. Then you have Vigorous Tortoise. If you have a buildable shield equipped when you are protected on all sides. So if you have the shield on, usually you're only able to be hit in the back and you're not hurt. Or if you have it in front of you, then you obviously are protected in the front. Well, if you have a zombie shield on at all, you're protected front, sides, and back. You're protected everywhere. And then eventually the shield will break. But in this, an explosive blast is released when the shield finally is destroyed. So that's pretty OP as well. So if you actually know the map well enough, so right off the bat, it probably wouldn't be smart to have Vigorous Tortoise on. If it's a new map, you don't know how to build the shield on yet. If you figure out how to build the shield, then you're okay. You can get this and you'll be fine. This is to assume that then every single map is going to have the zombie shield, or a version of the shield, or the dragon shield. We don't really know what kind of shield we're going to get, but I'm ready to see what they have in store for that. I guess we don't necessarily know too much just yet, but when we eventually figure that out, that'll be really cool. I think that makes me the assumption that there's going to be the zombie shield in all of them. I really hope so too. If not, then that means that some perks either are not going to be used in some maps, so I don't know. And from what I see here, this is 9 Voyage of Despair. You can press R1 and L1 there. I think that's to swap to the Blood of the Dead perk machine. It's just a normal machine, and all the different perks can come from it. From what it looked like, from what I've seen so far. Kind of just looking at different things. The Deadshot Dealer improves headshot accuracy. I can tell the person who made this must have just played this like 1 or 2 times. Because it says improved headshot accuracy. It doesn't say it locks on to their head. So if anything, this is worse than Deadshot. I think the Deadshot Dealer is going to give you more powers than just that. I think this was made from a janky-ish website, so that might be why, but for the most part, most of this is real, because I have actually seen gameplay of some of these. Then Bandolier Barrett, carry more reserve ammo. That's good. I mean, that's great. Like, especially if you're a high rounds player, you're going to need something like that. That's just a no-header, you know. You just obviously should do something like that. Widow's Wail, similar to Widow's Wine, taking damage activates a defensive explosion, which freezes zombies, requires 2 charges before cooldown. So, basically, if you've played Black Ops 3 and you know about Widow's Wine was a storage in your grenades. I think this either might have been like hardware limitations. I'm not too sure why they chose it to be grenades. But basically, you lose that grenade, or that Widow's Wine grenade. If you got hit, it'd break and it would stop all the zombies around you and it would web them up. But Widow's Wail, it is a defensive explosion which will freeze the zombies, and you have 2 charges of it. So you can get hit the one time, freezes them, hit another time, freezes them. And then after that, it cools down. It doesn't take a grenade. It will just cool down from there, and maybe the perk will load back up, and you'll have it again. Then you can get hit 2 times, and it'll just keep repeating the process, which is really cool to have, because you're no longer having to sacrifice your grenades. Especially if we have cooler, better grenades in this, that'll be really, really cool to have. And I'd hate to waste grenades, because just wasting grenades suck. It really does. And from what we see in this game, and from the HUD, we're not too sure how zombies, how the monkey bomb works. So, the monkey bomb might be a specialist ability. I don't know. A mule kick, carry through weapons, we know that one. Imagine having a mule kick and the bandolier. You're not running out of ammo. Ever. PhD slider, like PhD flopper, provides an explosive blast but must be charged by sliding. So, just like PhD, you belly flopped it, make an explosion. With PhD slider, you slide and it does a blast. And to recharge it back up, you have to keep sliding. And again, on this website, it doesn't say how many slides you have to do to get it back. So I'm guessing it's a good amount of them. Oh, okay, there it is. Yeah, secret sauce. Receive a random perk not assigned to another slot. So it's just whatever. I don't know what that means. Receive a random perk not assigned to another slot. So it wouldn't be one of the ones. So you say you put that secret sauce here, it wouldn't be one of these 3. It could be randomly one of those. I guess it's good if you don't really know the map. You're just kind of like, I'll just take a random perk, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure if that one can stack. You might only be able to use that one time, but as far as I can see, this is actually really cool, and I'm really hyped to see what this is exactly. And I really want to see what the new perks fully do, because it looked like some of these you couldn't really tell. It looked kind of weird, and the perks look so cool. Like, look at those perks. Look dope. Deadshot's not black anymore. It's yellow. I think the Deadshot dealer, if all of the ones we just read, I think if anything, the Deadshot dealer one will have something different. I think that one is not just improve at headshot accuracy, because it's not even doing what Deadshot does. You know what I mean? I think it's different. I think it'll do different stuff, because why would they name it something else and tweak it? Like the Electric Burst, they're not calling it Electric Cherry Dealer, they're calling it Electric Burst. It's something completely different, but it carries some of the stuff from Electric Cherry. So what it looks to me is all these perks are actually pretty valuable and are really good to use in their own regards. That's what I like. I didn't like how the old perks made it to where you were like, obviously I need these 3 because they're more important and way more overpowered than the rest of them. So that's cool to see. You can also notice that double tap is not a thing and sleight of hand is not a thing. So it looks like a lot of our old perks are gone in return for new perks. I'm excited for this. Obviously, it does seem sad to see some of those old ones go, but I'm okay if long as, you know, these maps are good. And for what I've seen, they're really great, and these new perks look pretty cool as well. So I don't see what's wrong with that. I'm going to do a little close-up here to just kind of look. So there they are. I mean, that's not too bad. I know raw, you get raw staff. That's a specialist ability, from what I know. You know, you can click L1 and R1 and it brings out his staff and you can shoot it for a little bit. I don't know all the ins and outs. I don't know if you can unlock different perks or if you can actually gain more than 4 perks. maybe doing certain challenges, maybe certain Easter eggs in the map could potentially unlock another perk somehow. I don't really know, but I think that's going to be it for today's video, guys. If you want to see more Black Ops 4 content, please like, please comment, subscribe, click the little bell button if you want to. I'm going to be releasing tons of content. I'm going to release one more video more than likely before Black Ops 4 releases, but I do plan on doing a lot of Black Ops 4 streams, zombie, Easter egg hunting, stuff like that. I'm kind of new to the Black Ops-ish scene. I've made videos in the past, but I'm giving it a real good run for Black Ops 4. But please, if you wish for some support, go ahead and do that. Thank you all for watching, though. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching.